Coming here, seeing legislators in action with laws and bills and discussing things that are important to me led me to come here because I really love what the Florida College Access Network is doing in terms of education policy.
Last year was actually my first time ever being at the Capitol, so it was a new experience and it had a learning curve with it as well, kind of knowing how it works at the Capitol, when we're talking to people, what points to bring up. I feel like there's more tools in my kit to talk to these representatives and tell them about how important FAFSA awareness is.
I feel like it's important for students to engage in education policy because you never look into the policies that make what you're doing, going to college, possible. So I feel like it's just very important to be in tune with that and caught up in everything going on.
It's important for students to have their voices heard because they're the main benefactors.
Since I can remember, I've always wanted to be a pilot, so in high school, I started my journey on taking dual enrollment classes. The policy that most resonates with me is definitely dual enrollment. You know, being able to take advantage of college courses, having that college readiness, and of course, mainly the financial benefit, definitely helps significantly.
When I was in high school, I was pretty scared of college. I didn't really know what it was, what I could do. Like, I moved from Venezuela, so the college was probably a lot different than what my family had experienced. It was going to be a whole new world for me. I decided to take dual enrollment from a teacher's recommendation. Thanks to that, I was even able to overcome my fear. I was able to be like, I can do college. So now I actually decided to do astrophysics. And I was afraid that if I never did dual enrollment, maybe I would have been too scared to pursue something that's STEM rigorous.
So I've decided to mostly focus on FAFSA and my time here, just given my recent experience with like an FCAN, so a local college access network, under the umbrella of FCAN. And so I really thought that I could bring that to the table.
I think that if we have more education surrounding FAFSA funding and surrounding Pell Grants and the resources available to students that are in need of these grants, I think they'll be a lot more likely to seek out post-secondary education.
What I learned is that there's so many other students just like me that are breaking barriers, and even though our stories are not the same, our goals are.
It was just such an incredible experience for me to realize that our policymakers and our representatives, they really do want to hear what we have to say. I'm leaving our Advocacy Days trip with like a new perspective, just advocating for education and just the power of the people. So thank you so much.